Next, on Watch the Damn Tape, we got to get into the Valero Alamo Bowl game with BYU and Colorado. First off, shout out to BYU. They came to Texas. They stayed focused. You can tell it showed on the field today. They came, they had a job, they executed the job, and they made a point that they were the better team and that people needed to talk about them as well. That being said, quarterback Jake Ratcliffe, he threw for 151 yards, had two touchdowns, two picks, but the BYU running attack, 42 carries for 180 yards and three touchdowns. That was the game. That was the game. BYU did enough and made a point. You know, they got a touchdown in the return game with the punt return. They did the onside kick. They came with the purpose. Physical football. They were physical up front. Their D line whooped Colorado's O line, and they made a statement in the first quarter that it was going to be 4 quarters of physical football, and you better buckle up your chin strap. And Colorado clearly was not ready for the assignment. Shedeur Sanders, 16 to 23 for 208, two touchdowns and two picks. One pick was a spectacular dive by a kid. I mean, he made a hell of a play, no doubt. Rushing, Colorado, 19 carries for 2 yards. 19 carries for 2 yards. Shedeur Sanders had negative 34 yards rushing by himself. He got sacked 4 times. Travis Hunter had 4 for 106 and a touchdown. And to be honest, Travis Hunter was the only player that showed up for this game, ready to play, and was passionate and fired up. Colorado lost in all 4 phases of this game: offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. And I give the coaching the biggest zero. If you watch the game, did you notice this was probably the first game this season where you didn't see Warren Sapp, period. You didn't hear Warren Sapp's name mentioned. You wouldn't even thought Warren Sapp was a coach. And I think during this season, Warren Sapp did a great job of firing these guys up and putting fire in their bellies. And these guys, especially the D line, absent AWOL until late in the second half, where they started finally putting pressure on Ratcliffe. Other than that, they were missing the whole game. The kid didn't have any pressure. Now, once again, he didn't have a statistically great, awesome game, but he made enough plays to keep drives alive, convert third downs, which was big in this game for them. And that's where I fault Livingston coaching. Livingston stayed in that man to man. All those receivers would do was run these guys out of a zone, and then send a guy on a crosser into the flat to convert. I think there was a 3rd and 7, and the guy got 21 yards and was way downfield before anybody with the black jersey on was even in the picture frame. They did that constantly. You could see it from your living room or your den. Man, are they going to change? They're going to make any adjustments? They didn't make adjustments until the second half. That was inexcusable for a coaching staff that's primarily made up of ex NFL players or ex NFL coaching to not make adjustments quickly on the fly. I'm not sure if Colorado enjoyed the trip more than the actual mission. Maybe they did a little bit too much partying, too much Fiesta Texas, too much SeaWorld. This was a business trip. I know Coach Prime should have mentioned. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of videos where he said we have business to tend to, but clearly the message was not received, and it showed on the field. There was no second half. We're gonna come out. That didn't happen this game. This game was the same from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. You getting your ass whooped, and you gonna continue to get your ass whooped, and that's the message that BYU sent Colorado and Colorado's coaching staff and the players. BYU's coach gets the head coaching great job thumbs up nod, not Coach Prime. Coach Prime failed this game. Failed. He failed from the second drive, I believe, second or the third drive of the game, where it was third. You were kind of running the ball. You were moving the chains. It was like 3rd and 4. You pass on third. It was 3rd and short. A dumb pass. Then you come back, and then now it's like 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. Instead of just giving the rock to the kid and having faith in your run game, and it's early. Shedeur throws a pass that was nowhere near being completed. BYU gets a short field, bam, quick, scores 7-0. That quick. The game was lost right then. Then a short time later, bam, onside kick. Short time later, bam, punt return. And that's the special teams coach. Don't know what he was drinking today, but the Kool-Aid must have had something similar to what Cowboy fans drink, because all the coaches just went into snooze mode. They just went into off-season mode. Special teams, you give up a punt return for a touchdown, an onside kick, you miss a field goal. The field goal miss. At some point, you got to tell Shedeur, dude, you need to throw it all the way. Pat Shurmur, you can see that the line's not holding up real well. Shedeur drops back, does that pirouette crap that he does a lot. They're at the 4-yard line. He pirouettes, and they lose 23 yards on that play. Mata misses the field goal as a direct result of Shedeur's incompetence in not throwing the ball away. And he did that a couple times this game. Took some huge shots. The line regressed back to what it was earlier in the season, and I put that on Phil Lodeholt. That's why I say this was a group coaching, just cluster F across the board. Everybody can get it. The 36-14 score does not reflect how bad of an ass whooping BYU put on Colorado. Make no mistake about it. They dominated this game. BYU's coaching staff had their kids ready to play. You could tell these kids, and Colorado's going to have this as long as they have Prime. It's just like the Cowboys. Everybody gets up to play the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody's going to get up to play Colorado, because Colorado's got a NFL Hall of Fame head coach. He's got swagger. He's hated for the swagger that he has. His team, the team reflects the attitude and the moxie of the coach. A lot of teams are going to come in and they're going to try to piss on Colorado's parade every game. So if you're not ready to match energy with a team, do not go to Colorado, because you're going to get it every week from all these schools. And BYU had more energy in this game. And that's the reason why they came in, went to San Antonio, ate a burrito, and beat the shit out of Colorado. That's my thoughts on the game. I would love to hear what you guys thought about the game. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining us. Old subscribers, thank you for continuing to rock with your boy. Until next time, peace.